What's up, Kingdom family? It is your boy, the greatest Kingdom YouTuber under the heavens, your future great General Meekan, back at it with another Kingdom video. Today, we have Kingdom chapter 857. Last chapter, Yotanwa shot through the heart, shot through the heart. And now, Seinen the bastard is trying to take another goat from us. Shin, he goes off to Shin's battlefield. Will we see an instinctual feat? Will we see Jin or Tan perform? I think Tan. Before we continue, I would love for you guys to join our Discord community so we can chop it up there. Anyway, let's not waste any time and get straight into it. All right, here we go. We have Baggio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have Baggio slicing and dicing. Shunman, Tajifu, Katari. Oh, look at the rage. Look at the anger. They said this one's for Yotanwa. This one's for wifey. Well, knowing that Yotanwa had fallen, the 4 units led by Baggio, Tajifu, Shunman, and Katari overwhelmed the enemy with fire-breathing fury. However, look at his stupid face. The overwhelming victory was limited to only those 4 units, which was not enough to change the tide of a massive battlefield with over 100,000 troops. Rather, with Shueisha knowing that Yotanwa and Danto had fallen, his skillful tactics steadily shifted the battle in the favor of the Jiao army. Yotanwa army headquarters. This is indeed bad. Ooh, who's this funny looking guy? Look at his mask. What is that? Looks like some type of... Ooh, they're the Octopus clan. This is indeed bad. It is, father. The Mountain Tribe army puts up a brave fight despite the trial of General Yotanwa's absence, but appearing in this dire situation was, chapter 857, a highly honorable foe. Ooh, honorable foe. Flashbacks to Kinsaro. What? Who are they? No, that mask is, it can't be, the ones known as the Phantom Tribe, even within the Mountain Tribes, said to be as rare as the ancient Mouten Panda, the sages of the mountains, the 100-eyed tribe. Why has the Phantom 100-eyed tribe suddenly appeared here? Mouten Panda, 100-eyed tribe chief Hadama, daughter Udama. What's up with them, man? They look kind of cool though, I'll admit. I kind of like it. What is it, chieftain? Come to think of it, I heard something vaguely from Yotanwa-sama once, that if something were to happen to Yotanwa-sama, someone would appear to take command in her place. Oh, and this is the guy? The Phantom 6 member, Kuroko. For those that know Kuroko's basketball. That's an insane pull from Hara. But since a what-if scenario regarding Yotanwa-sama hasn't happened in years, they never once appeared, then that proxy is this 100-eyed tribe? It is the height of sadness, father. To think even the close aides serving at headquarters do not properly know of us. Do not lament Udama. It is all Yotanwa's fault. Let me tell you, we have supported Yotanwa for years as her shadow strategist, devising strategies and tactics. Here we go. This is a Shin upscale. A Shin upscale, but unfortunately could be new. A Yotanwa downscale. Damn it. She has her own Kaio 10. In fact, multiple of them, but I think this guy is the main one. Damn. A Yotanwa downscale. Yotanwa hid our existence, saying she was afraid the 100-eyed tribe would be targeted and killed. Smart. As a result, she claimed all credit for past strategies and tactics as her own brilliance, was hailed as a genius by all, and further solidified her popularity. That monster of vanity and exhibitionism. No, bro. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it until it comes out of Yotanwa's mouth. Pause. I don't believe it. Like, come on, bro. You telling me she's not the GOAT? Nah, because they keep saying stuff that's a Yotanwa downscale. I understand. So, the fact that you've come out now means you're taking command of headquarters? What else would it be, you monkeys? Damn. That was rude to the ape-handed tribe, father. There's an ape tribe, okay. Baggio and the others' hard fighting greatly demonstrated our rage to the enemy, but any more is unnecessary. Rather, be careful not to lose those 4. The Figo clan on the right will likely be defeated, but what we must focus on is the Mera clan on the left. The reason is that their opponent is Roboku's aide, Bananji. His army is strong. What? I thought it was Mouten versus Bananji from what we saw on the map. This changes everything. Fizz, we made a bet. Can you imagine? They're not even killed by Mouten or Ison? Bananji's killed by some mountain guy? Maybe Katari. I wouldn't mind a Katari feat. But damn, huh? You even grasped the enemy general's name? Of course I know. I investigated the enemy lineup in detail before it began. Huh? Even though I didn't say it out loud. I know without you saying it, monkey boy. Bro said that a little, he said that a little too hard now. Let's calm down. Do not underestimate my father. Even among the 100-eyed tribe who possess the greatest brains in the mountains, my father is feared as the divine intellect. And you are a genius who surpasses me. The divine intellect Udama. That sounds like a devil fruit from One Piece. Gum fruit. Divine intellect. Huh? Oh, stop it. Oi. So what should we do now? The Figo's disadvantage will affect Bajio and the others in the center. Amidst that, Bananji will come to crush the Mirror Clan, whom we rely on. Because the enemy brain Shueisha will gather forces there, they cannot be stopped. That said, the center is barely holding together as it is. And Yotanwa, who has the power to forcibly change the battle station, is not here. Then, what should we do about the Bananji army? Even if the Mirror Clan is defeated, we will surely suffer a crushing defeat. Exactly. Therefore, I have requested reinforcements. Never mind. Perhaps I was incorrect. Thiz, the bets are back on. Mouten is indeed helping out, and yes, I think Mouten will personally slay Bananji. Thiz lost his mind and thinks, Ison? Really? Since time is of the essence, I did it on my own authority. Huh? To think the Mountain Tribe army would expose such a disgraceful state so early in the battle. However, even if we become a dying body, as long as we do not actually die, it is fine. This great battle will be incredibly turbulent, won't it, father? If we become a dying body early on, erase our presence and endure. An unexpected opportunity may come our way. Of course, that is if Yotanwa does not die as is what I mean. Of course, that is so Udama. So, where exactly did you request reinforcements from? It is a stroke of luck amidst misfortune. The man with the most flexible mind in this grand coalition army. Most flexible mind. Shin? Nah, I'm playing. It's probably Mouten. There you go. Gakuka Mouten was in the adjacent battlefield. Here we go. Man, look at his sexy ass. He got that on. Mouten always got that on. It can never be said that bro's not dripped out. Look at his hair as well, contending with Shueisha. What? General Yotanwa was struck down? Huh? No way, impossible. So Mouten knows. Does that mean Shin's going to find out and crash out? I need it. Yotanwa is not dead, but the army will likely be pushed back significantly from here on. Therefore, I wish to request that the neighboring Mouten army cross the mountain to the right with 10,000 reinforcements. I apologize, but I want you to stem the negative impact of the Yotanwa army's blunder here on your battlefield. Son of Hadama of the 100-eyed tribe, Nudama. Hadama, Nudama, and Udama. Nice. Fantastic names. Okay, so if he sends Ison over there right now with 10,000, I pretty much lost the bet. I'll admit it, Thiz. I lost the bet. If Mouten goes over there himself with 10,000, I won. Lock it in. I won. What? 10,000? So early in the battle. Stupid. That's impossible. And Mouten here is cooking. Sometimes you look like Best Girl, man. I gotta admit. He might be better than Reiju. Best boy. Is General Yotanwa's life safe? I cannot say for sure. Right now, we are reading the flow of the battlefield on the assumption that she will survive. You are awfully fluent in the language of the plains. True, I just realized they are not speaking Mountain because I am a genius. It was the 100-eyed tribe that translated the plains language for Yotanwa. What? Damn, okay. Wait, these guys are either completely trolling or Yotanwa just keeps getting downscaled. They had to translate English for her? They created her strategies? Damn, bro. Damn it. All right. I will send 12,000 troops to the right and revise how we fight here. Huh? Mouten-sama. Originally, the Bananji army on the right was putting pressure on us as well. By crossing blades, I'll bring them into my view. I am in your debt, General Mouten. Okay, so Bananji's gonna be fighting Mouten anyway. It helps that you are quick to understand. I will return to camp. Never forget the existence of the archer who shot Yotanwa and Danto, General Mouten. I know. I'll send riders immediately to share this with all the commanders. Tell the Yotanwa army's left wing to endure until our reinforcements arrive. Understood. Shin's gonna find out. He's gonna have the best reaction. Are you sure, Mouten-sama? Even though we have more troops than the enemy here, 12,000 it can't be helped. Like that messenger said just now. If we don't firmly stop the impact here, it will create a distortion in the entire coalition army. I like how they keep calling this a coalition army. It's payback for what they did to us at Kenkoku Pass. Payback, our get back. But to think General Yotanwa would fall so suddenly, does this mean Roboku made his move by targeting the Yotanwa army, which is closest to the royal capital Kantan first? I never expected to end up sending reinforcements to the Yotanwa army. If anything, I was paying attention to the battlefield on the left, the Heishin unit, which has elements of uncertainty. About half the combat power in the Heishin unit sector is the former Han army. That's a fair concern. But Shin's the goat, bro. How is the situation with the Kyokai army in the battlefield to the north of Hoken? Ha! Oh, Jade, here we go. Before we continue, and I am super excited about what we're about to see with the Kyokai army, Mouten sound like commander-in-chief. He sound like he would make a freaking great supreme commander. According to the scouts report, the Kyokai army is being pushed back. However, that area originally has 20,000 Kyokai troops against 50,000 of Kisui's Jiao army. Considering the difference in troop numbers, it's only natural. The opponent is Kisui of the former Rigan Castle, a solid general who is bold but never makes mistakes. The difference in military strength will likely be reflected directly in the battle situation. The only thing that can break this is the former Han forces that the Kyokai army is supposedly using, but Sensai unit is struggling, they are retreating. Denten as well. Nanchin unit is fighting well, but part of it has collapsed. Denkusu unit is also requesting a second wave. Kyokai's gonna keep wearing the armor, I assume, until it's time to box. Despite being a large army, they have no openings at all. That Bate army isn't showing its usual roughness either. They're extremely well trained. General, I think it's about time we rely on the power of the former Han army. Yeah. Man, this is so surreal, bro. Like, they keep saying General Mouten, General Kyokai. We act like it's normal, but bro, that's crazy. We're here. We're really here. Pardon me. Hey, wait. General Kyokai. Please forgive my rudeness in speaking directly, but I thought it was urgent. Kyokai sparkle in her eyes, of course. I am. Wait. Rakuokan's back! Wait, Rakuokan is so back! This is for everyone that said he's finished, that Rokuomi executed him, he's back. I lied. I am Rakuo Sho, entrusted with the command of 20,000 troops by General Yoko to come to General Kyokai's aid. I wish to receive permission to divide our 20,000 men into two groups of 10,000 and join the battle as both wings to stop the enemy's momentum. As in, does that mean Kyokai has 40,000 now instead of 20,000? So she has a 20,000 center army and then has two wings. That's crazy. So think about it like this, right? Yoko and Kyokai are Shin's wings and Shin's the center, but then Shin has his own center and wings, but Kyokai and Yoko also have their own center and wings. So it's like a center and a wing and a center and a wing and a center and a wing in a... Yeah. Huh? Rakuo, could it be? I heard from General Yoko. That's definitely Rakuokan's son, right? Or brother? Nah, probably his son. I am grateful. I was thinking of having your army lend its strength a little later. No, it is no problem. At this moment, a terrifying imagination crossed the minds of the staff in the Kyokai camp. It was the thought of what would happen if the 20,000 former Han troops deployed to the left and right were to betray them. And hit it with a pincer attack? Nah, that's nasty work, no way. Imagine. Although they had trained together for the past year and built trust, this was their first actual battle fighting together. If they were to revolt, the Kyokai army would be surrounded by a total of 70,000 troops, and their breath would be stopped in an instant. Furthermore, the one who appeared before them appealing to join the war was the young man believed to be the orphan of Rakuokan. So it is his son, but he's an orphan now. Confirmed, the Rakuokan confirmed dead. I mean, bro had to die. For everyone that thought he had a chance of living, please. Then I'll move the army immediately. Let's go. Wait, Rakuo Sho. Although I did not cross blades with him directly, your father Rakuokan was a great general of Han. Is she glazing? Like, she meant to say great, was that a mistranslation? I'll take it. Rakuokan upscale for all the Rakuokan stance. Do you hold no grudge against the Jin army that killed your father? Kyo, General Rakuo Sho, glancing at... Look at Kyokai fine ass, bro. My bad, got distracted. Nah, bro's probably like his daddy. Come on. He calm, he collected. He's like, Rational, bro. He's rational. I'm 16. Bro's only 16. Damn. He's already out here fighting, leading. I was not allowed to join the previous battle and I was not called back from my training grounds. Thinking back now, I believe my father was preparing for every eventuality when Shinte fell and my father entered Rand Castle with his suicide squad. I rushed there as well, huh? Of course, to die with him. Everyone looking in anticipation. But my father did not allow it. Here we go, bro. This is what everyone wanted. They said, can we get some confirmation that Rakur-Khan died? One more panel, perhaps, of what happened to him. This is for all y'all complaining. I would have been happy without it, but hey, I don't mind. If you are Rakur-Khan's son, inherit my will and move forward. Wow. We got Boruto within Kingdom. Look at Rakur-Khan. He tough, man. Son, fair enough, crying his eyes out. The Chin soldiers reacting. Frustration and hatred are different. Kyokai reacting, my father said before we parted. The Chin army I faced was a highly honorable foe. I love it, bro. I love it. I love this. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Guys like Kansaro, they're real. I'm glad Rakur-Khan knows, like, bro, it's a quest for unification, not a quest of conquest. The 2 battles I lost were frustrating, but they were honorable. You got to respect Rakur-Khan. Look at everyone shocked at how honorable he is. My father's eyes at that time were as proud as ever. Even so, it took me half a year to settle it within myself. The fact that Han perished and my father died. It is frustrating enough to tear this body apart. However, what is in this heart is not hatred. This is my true, unadorned sentiment right now. Is this answer acceptable? General Kyokai. Yeah, thank you. I think my subordinates are many times more relieved than if I had just said it was okay. Huh? No, we were. I like that from Kyokai. Getting a real answer out of him. General Yoko was saying, Rakur, your return has revived the nobility that was once lost within the army. I intend to fight so as to not tarnish my father's name. We need a name from now on. Your army shall call itself the Rakur Army. Wow, bro. I'm just saying, man. Like, Kyokai got hella fates. I'm just saying, she got hella fates. Her fates might not be Ohan, Shin, Mouten level, but she keeps giving us these type of fates that only Rempa does, that only Oki does. First, rousing everybody with little to no words. Just her. Bang, explosion. And now, she out here looking like Oki. I name you the Heishin unit. I give you, bestowing you this name. Who's Kyokai feeling like? Okay. Shocked. Han army soldiers shocked. Hey, shout out the Rakur army. Gratefully. The road ahead is long. Rakur. Do not die. Damn, what if Rakur? Nah, I was about to say, what if Rakur ends up being more tough than Yoko? But Yoko tough. He tough. But this is cool, man. Kyokai just got a cool ass jet. This guy's gonna be a general, let's be real, if not already. But technically, they're a part of the Heishin unit, so damn, Shin's gonna have a hell of an army. Everyone's shouting, he gets louder, look at the energy. The 20,000 troops led by Rakur, the keepsake of Rakur-Khan, entered both wings. The Kyokai army, now totaling 40,000, began to reverse the tide of battle against the 50,000 strong Kisui army. There was a man who was intently watching the former Han army's passionate fighting from afar. It was Seika-un who was heading north. He better not stop at Kyokai, I'ma get mad. The man ranked number 1 in the Tenbos of China stood motionless like a stone for a while. Bro closes his eyes, getting ready. The group led by Seika-un, having started running again, moved swiftly. They crossed the mountains like the wind and finally, he's definitely thinking, by the way, Kyokai my next target. They arrived at the battlefield of their target. The Heishin units, Rei Shin. Oh, I think next chapter is gonna be Shin, because we're slowly moving upwards. I'm pretty sure that's the pattern right now that Hara is using. Yotanwa, Mouten, now we're already at Kyokai. So next chapter Shin, and then we keep moving up. I'm pretty sure Yoko, Rokuyomi, Osen, Heki, and then Ohan. Hell of a chapter, man. Frick, I think my favorite part of this chapter, 100%, unpopular opinion, had to be Kyokai bestowing upon Rakur his unit's name, calling them the Rakur Army. Cool, man. That's better than just calling them Han remnants. I respect that. I respect that a lot. She's acting as a mentor already. That's great general level behavior. If you made it to the end, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter in the comment section below. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you guys left a like, share this video with a friend, and subscribe for another video like this next week.